So let's just talk about styling in React. So there are multiple ways we can style React components. So first of all, we can use regular CSS StyleSheet. So that means we can use some external CSS file and we can link that CSS file to our React component and we can apply classes using the class name attribute. Secondly, we can use inline styling. So here we define the style within the component using JavaScript object. And here the CSS properties are camel cased and the values are strings. And we can apply these CSS styles directly using the style attribute in the JSX. And thirdly, we can use CSS module. So the CSS module is locally scoped CSS. So the CSS module is locally scoped, which prevents any kind of conflict and it applies only to the specific component. Here the module file name follows naming convention. So here we use .module.css, unlike the regular CSS file where we use only the .css extension. So let's now see how we can apply regular CSS to our h1 element. So first of all, we're gonna create mystyles.css and inside that we're gonna create one class called primary, which will have the color of orange. Now to apply that class to our h1 element, we have to import the mystyles.css. So we're gonna import mystyles.css. Now here we have to use the class name attribute and then we have to write the name of the class, and you can see the style is applied and the color changed to orange. And also we can apply the regular CSS conditionally. So suppose we have one boolean is primary, based on if it is true or false we can decide the class for the h1 element. So if the is primary is true, then we're gonna return the class primary, otherwise we're gonna return empty class. So because the primary is true, so the h1 has the orange color. But if we change the age primary to false, and you can see the color changed to normal black. So this is the normal CSS. And also we can apply inline CSS. That means we can define CSS within the component. So here we can define the style. So this will be one object. Here we can define the font size, but we have to make sure that the properties are camel cased and the values are in string like 50 pixel. And we can define another property. We have to use comma separator and then we can define the color like red. Now to apply the inline style to the h2 element, we have to use the style attribute. We can pass the heading style object, and you can see the inline style has the increased font size and the color is red. And also we can use the CSS module to apply styles to our component. So let's now create one CSS module. So as per the naming convention, so we have to use the file name styles.module.css, and inside that module we can define the class success with the color green. Now suppose we wanted to apply that class to a new h3 component. First of all, we have to import styles from styles.module.css, and then to apply to that h3 component we have to use the class name attribute and then we have to write styles.success, and you can see the class success applied to the h3 element. So this way we can use multiple approaches to apply style to our React component. So either we can use the regular CSS, or we can use the inline CSS, or we can use the CSS module to style our component. So hope you understand the concept. See you in the next one. Take care.